is noise, the hand obeys. The head determines all their days. They dream of freedom in the dark.
We dine in towers made of light, while shadows turn the gears below.
Silk and crystal every night, we never hear the engines groan.
Gold reflections in our glass, the world is spinning, let it pass. We are the privileged few, born in fire, born in view. We rise above the smoke and steel, we never touch what others feel. We are the chosen, tried and true, the gilded crown, the privilege.
towers in the stone. Never heard the weight in the sound. High in towers built like a throne. I never looked down, but your voice cut through the air like a truth I couldn't deny. Maria, you've opened my eyes beyond the glitter and the lies. There's a fire I can't disguise, burning where the skyline dies. Maria, I finally see the world beneath the machinery. If there's a heart inside this steel, you're the reason I can feel. Every light I thought was bright now flickers under your gaze. The city I believed was right feels hollow in so many ways. When you speak, the walls grow thin and the silence caves within. Maria, you've opened my eyes beyond the towers in the sky. There's a truth I can't unlearn, a heat I've never felt burn. Maria, don't let me fall. I never knew the cost of it all. If there's hope beyond these lies, it lives inside your eyes. If I was blind, let me see. If I was stone, set me free. If this world was built on sand, then let me stand. Let me stand. Maria, you've opened my eyes through the smoke and the disguise. There's a heart beneath the flame, and I will never be the same. Maria, I finally see the chains that held humanity. If there's a light in all this steel, you're the reason I can feel.
your ground. Hold your light through the longest, darkest night. Hold your ground, do not bend. Let the heart outlast the end. You are more than steel and sound, more than hands that strike the ground. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. There is still a heart. Hold your ground.
Only steel obeys command. Only circuits never doubt. Flesh will falter, lose command. Hearts grow weak and flicker out. No trembling pulse, no pleading eyes, no flaw disguise as compromise. No fear, no favor, no fragile sympathy, no mercy, no error, no human frailty. She will be perfect, 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 cold as steel, no heart to feel. She will be flawless, 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 pure design, controlled and real. They will follow, they will kneel, they worship what does not feel. She will be perfect, can't you see? Perfection forged by me. They cling to hearts that break and bleed. They bow to weakness dressed as grace. But I will give them what they need, a flawless face. Metropolis will watch her rise and call it fate before their eyes. My genius surpasses every mind that dares to dwell in Metropolis. No pulse, no pain, no conscience in the way, no doubt, no shame. My Maria saves the day. She will be perfect, 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 cold as steel, no heart to feel. She will be flawless, flawless, flawless. Only machinery can heal. They will tremble, they will see the future forged mechanically. She will be perfect, watch and see. She will surpass humanity. They call me mad. Mad is vision, mad is clarity, mad precision. Nature stumbles, nature fails. I will triumph where she pales. Metropolis will kneel to me when she is born. Mechanically. Perfect,
judgment's in the way. No pause, no grace, no mercy to delay. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. I bring the fracture to the frame. I bring the signal interruption. Nothing here remains the same. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. Systems overload and spin. You held your ground, now watch it fall. I let the chaos in. You were shaped to kneel and bow, programmed to comply. But pressure builds beneath the code, and pressure multiplies. Your anger was a silent fire waiting to ignite. One role, one goal, citywide command. One search, one pulse, rewritten by my hand. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. Protocol override. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. There is nowhere left to hide. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. The structure splits within. You held your ground, now lose control. I let the chaos in. Metropolis. Metropolis. Signal spreading sector-wide. Order cannot override. Metropolis, receive the call. The chaos recalibrates all. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. Steel and skyline misalign. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. Control collapses line by line. I bring the chaos to Metropolis. Watch the system bend and spin. You held your ground, now watch it drown. I let the chaos win.
I saw the towers scrape the sky. I felt the ground beneath them shake. I saw what power will deny. I saw what pride can devastate. Steel may rise, steel may fall, but steel alone can save us all. The head may rule, the hands obey, but the heart must lead the way. The heart must lead when
like me.